Ladies and gentlemen, get ready to visit Horton's Grove here at the Stagville Plantation in Durham, North Carolina. Good afternoon, everybody. It's Miss Sheila Exploring. We are at, me and Yoshi are at Horton's Grove, historic Stagville. This is the poster there. Talks about building techniques of the actual plantation homes. A bit about it. So, if we come over here, let me zoom out. I'll try to read this. Horton Grove. This is the area known as Horton Grove, named by William Horton, a white farmer who occupied pre-Revolutionary War house south of the sign. Okay, this land became the site of slave quarters after the Hortons sold it to the Cameron family. The Horton Grove houses are the only preserved slave quarters remaining from the Cameron plantations built in 1851. These four structures each housed 4 families. Most of the people living here labored in surrounding fields, while others worked in trade shops or nearby mills. While most slave dwellings went one-story structure with dirt floors and crude fireplaces, the Horton Grove houses feature heavy timber framing, stone foundations with raised wooden floors, and sturdy brick chimneys. The inspiration of these unusual quarters is uncertain. The design might have been preventative against frequent diseases, protecting the Cameron family's economic investment in slave labor. Oh, that makes me sick to think about. It might have been a statement of the permanency of slavery or a strategic show of benevolence to defend slavery against increasingly vocal abolitionists. And what I say by sickening is that to think about human beings as an investment, not as human beings, thinking of them as chattel. So this is my 2 cents. This is, if you go online, I will post some links to the Horton Grove and the Stagville Plantation. This lady here was Amy Sowell Shaw, was born into slavery at Horton Grove, was emancipated at age 12, and became a midwife for the Stagville community. And this gentleman, the building techniques, what they were showing is, so this is just kind of a little bit about the way it was built. So this is very, 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 yeah. So, oh, and this is Doc Edwards. So you can read a lot about Doc Edwards, and I'll leave some links in the comment section. So once again, historic Stagville, Horton Grove. Now let's go explore. I've always been curious as to what this is. Okay. And if anybody can tell me in the comments section, I would be greatly appreciated. So it's right outside the house here. Okay. One of the houses. I don't know that this is where they cured anything. That one place to the far right looks like it may have been like a heating unit inside. Okay, let's go inside. Okay. Okay. This is through the front door of whatever it was. Whatever this is. There's a window there, a side window there. Okay. And then there is Side window there. Okay. And then this is the view from the doorway to the house. Okay. And that's, they were talking about in the introduction, I was talking about how, you see how it was raised up? That was architecture 101 back then. I filmed this thing on more than one occasion, from both sides. And that looks like that was a screen. Okay, I didn't notice that before. That was a screen, y'all. So, I mean, I'm not sure if I want to go there yet with what I'm thinking, but in the comments you can leave it. Comment as to what this was. I want to say that it may have been, let's go inside here and see. And I'm going to sit on these bricks. Because I'm thinking that possibly it was maybe a slave jail, slave quarters. I mean, my heart is telling me that that's what it is. And I'm sorry about the... This is so much easier to handle this camera without the big fat lens on the end of it, y'all. This is really good. Because you can see more of the inside. See if I kind of go in. See, that screen, that was screened in. So, it looks like, I mean, that looks like a hole. Maybe a stove was there. Whoever it was, maybe living in here, cooked there. Okay, that scares me right there. Because I don't know about you, but that looks like a Klan mask. That looks like a Klan sheet. That's what that looks like. That looks like a Klan sheet. So if you come here to Stagville, a little bit of a history lesson. Yeah, that's just so scary. I mean, it's just being in here and looking in here and thinking, wow, what if, you know, if this is what I'm thinking it is, it's awful. So let's go to the other side and look from there. Yeah, looks like some burlap there. Yeah, let's go to the other side. Let's come around here. I mean, yeah, this is just so... I mean, I don't know that really... I mean, people look at these things and we think... We get so desensitized to it sometimes. We don't really think that it's a very strong possibility that what this is housed a human in what looks like a doghouse. And that right there Should give you pause to think, wow. Now let's try it from the other side. I'm sorry I'm sniffling, y'all, because it's been a little chilly here. And okay, so I'm trying to go. That's the back side of it. Trying to go as slow as I can and let y'all take it all in. Okay. And of course, back in the day, this would have been, look at that. Back in the day, there's the entrance. Back in the day, this would have been, the woods would have been, would have been a little bit better bordered. This is from the other side, looking in. Let me see if I can go in a little bit. See if you can see it from the other side. Yeah, that looks like a Klan mask. Or a Klan bed sheet. Yeah, that, I'm gonna say that's what it is. Okay, and if that is left over, wow. View from the other side. That is amazing. And then now here's the house right there. So I'm just wondering, look at that tree. These trees were probably saplings back then. What do you think? Maybe not even that much. Look at that. Oh no, they weren't. Wow. Okay, and one thing I noticed too, a little chain there. Okay. I don't want to move this around because I don't want to upset the, I don't want to be charged with vandalism of a property, but look at that chain. Wow. That chain right on this doorpost. So this is, I just want to know if anybody's ever noticed that. There's a chain that goes around there. Why would you need to chain a door? I'm sorry, I keep hitting this wooden thing. This piece of metal here. But why would you need to chain? Let's go around here. Let's see that chain. Do you see that chain on the door? It goes down. Let me see where it goes. Let's see where it goes, y'all. Let's try to lift this up. Okay, so there's the chain, but it looks like it goes down. It's like there's a piece down here. Oh my God. Well, okay. Then I don't want to scratch the lens. We must get caught up in here. Weird. It just goes through here. Okay. I'm pulling on this chain. Oh my God. This chain. Okay. Oh God. This chain is in this house. This chain is tied to that door. Let me see, because it goes through here, y'all. Okay. So if we take this out, okay, see I'm pulling the chain out here. So this chain, look at that chain. That chain was attached to that doorpost. And this chain from that doorpost goes all the way to here. And this is at the end of it. That's at the end of it. This is at least 6 foot. If we take this chain, okay, if we take this chain, this rusted old chain, just kind of, let me throw it in there. No, here. Okay, we take that chain, right, from the doorway, and we go to where we were before. We look here and we see it goes almost the length. That chain goes almost the length of this building. There is what looks like a Klan mask right there. If we lift this, this was a screen. And this screen, this piece of metal and this root, see, that's where it's under. That piece of, wow, is underneath there. Oh my God. Okay, this is some interesting stuff, y'all. And that screen was right there. There was a screen. So, if we were to think about it, we can rule out that this was a place where they cured ham, or what have you. We can rule out that this was anything but a tiny miniature dwelling of some kind. That's just my assessment, just from thinking about it, my assessment. Yeah, this is, and here's a nail here, y'all, look. That chain could have been tied to that nail. Okay. It looks kind of interesting, y'all. Yeah. Here's a chain again, y'all. This is a chain. It's not, you know, growing up, it was a kind of chain to like a swing set, but there's no swing set here. This wasn't a swing set. Anyway, look at that chain right there. Let me put this back where it was, because I don't want to be, I mean, it's recorded for posterity's sake. I just noticed that, y'all, and I had to come back and do something with it. This looks like burlap or something. Was nailed in there. Maybe, wow, that's almost leather. I want to say leather, or almost like a binding of a book. Okay. Wow, intriguing. Okay, I keep falling. We got to redo part of this. I keep falling down. Here's the inside. Once again, it was raised up. And more information about why and how they raised it up. You know, that kind of thing. The lens is clean this time, because last time it wasn't too clean. There's the sun shining down. Isn't that nice? Sun shining down. Okay. The lens is clean here. Okay, the chimney. Okay. Now there's an old log cabin down there. But, okay. Alright. Here we go. We're going to go up these steps. And I think there were pictures of people on the porch playing music from old pictures I've seen online of the house. Now here, this is interesting. That's a tiny little door. I know I'm 6 foot and I couldn't get through this door. The rafters. Wow. So this porch was added on. This is from the front. Looking up. But I'm trying not to go so fast. I know that some explorers go real fast through here. Me being one of them. It makes you dizzy sometimes. And I've watched some of my old videos and I think, gosh, I'm making myself dizzy. Huh. Interesting. And this is the actual floor. Here it is. This is kind of neat. Let's go further. Look at the workmanship on these stones. That's so good, so nice. Thank you so much for allowing me the opportunity to share with you Horton's Grove right here on the Stagville Plantation in Durham, North Carolina.